Okay, guys, our lesson is page 205, compare and order integers, lesson 3. Now, let's remember what we opposites and absolute values. Okay, we said to find the opposite, we just change the sign of the number. So the opposite of minus is 3 is a 3, and the opposite of 5 is minus 5. We said that. These are positives here. And the absolute value, we said it is the distance, and the distance always gives positive value. So the absolute value of negative 3 is a 3, and the absolute value of 5 is still 5. And we said we have a table. I told you to copy it and use it if we have a more than one sign besides each other. And we said if you have two negatives besides each other, this means positive. If you have negative with positive, this means negative. If you have positive with negative, this means negative. If you have positive with positive, this means positive. And we did questions like minus minus 8, it is positive 8 because we have two negatives besides each other. And we said if you have a 3 like negative, negative, negative 8 together, the second and the third together is positive, and positive with negative is negative. So the final one will be negative 8. So we did these three ideas in the previous lesson. Today we will compare and order integers. Now, for example, if I want to compare in the positive integers, we know how to compare a 3 with 7. 7 is bigger. 7 is bigger than a 3. But if we have negative, guys, now any negative digit is less than any positive digit. Any negative digit is less than any positive digit. So plus 1 here is bigger than negative 3. In the number line, guys, if you take the number line here, we'll use the number line. Here we have 0, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did that before. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. And these numbers are not ending. These integers are not ending. Now, the number to the right, guys, is always the bigger. The number to the right is always bigger. Okay, give me a second, please. I was saying, sorry, the number to the right is always bigger. For example, if I want to compare 1 with 5, 5 is bigger because it's to the right. But if I want to compare negative 2 with negative 1, negative 2 with negative 1, which one is bigger? I will take a look to the number line here. Negative 1 is bigger because it is to the right of negative 2. So negative 1 is bigger than negative 2. But in the positive integers, if we have 2 and 1 positives, normally 2 is bigger. But in the negative, we do the opposite. For example, if I have negative 5 with negative 1, negative 5 with negative 1, which one is bigger, has bigger value? Negative 5 and negative 1. This is negative 5 here, and this is negative 1 here. The number to the right is bigger, so negative 1 is bigger. Negative 1 is bigger than negative 5. But if we have positive integers, 5 and 1, which one is bigger? Normally is 5, because 5 to the right of the 1, so 5 is bigger. So how we deal or how we compare, guys, we always take a look to the number line or imagine it in our minds. The number to the right is bigger always. In the positive integer, it's okay. You can compare normally as you know before. But if you have negative, make the opposite. Negative 1 is bigger than negative 5. Negative 1 is bigger than negative 2. Now 0, if we have 0 with negative 100, 0 with negative 100. Now the negative 100 here, right? And the 0 to the right. So the 0 is bigger. 0 is bigger than any negative digit. 0 is bigger than any negative digit. This is the idea how to compare, guys. Now, if you have a question, just put your hand. Abdul Hamid. Omar.
No, Mr. I raised my hand to answer when you say a question.
I understand last lesson because I have things and I'm now in Egypt.
Mister, I don't understand.
طيب one by one. Muhammad Jundi, you were absent, I think 2 or 3 periods, right?
Yeah. I
طيب.
tried to watch the last lesson, but I didn't understand it.
Watch the video, mister. I cannot repeat the whole lesson now because I have a new lesson now, okay? Okay, Muhammad?
Mr. I muted himself.
طيب Muhammad Jundi, all the previous lessons are downloaded and recorded by Omar Ala and downloaded on Classera, so you can watch them there, okay? Try to be not absent, okay? And if you have any questions about these lessons which you miss, you can contact me on Classera. Thank you. Omar, دقيقة. Omar Ala, yes, Omar.
Mister, I don't understand where we put the arrow.
Where you put what?
The arrow to compare.
The arrow?
Yes, the inside the circle.
What's arrow? This arrow?
Yes,
This how to compare, mister. Which one is bigger? -1 or -2?
-1.
-1 is bigger, so -1 we make it's open to the -1. Got it?
Yes,
Look here, yeah, Omar. For example, -7 with -12. Which one is bigger?
-7.
-7 is bigger, right? So we make it like this. As we did in the positive numbers, 7 and 12. Which one is bigger?
12.
The 12, so bigger, 12, like this. Right, look here, -7 and 12. One is negative and the other is positive. Which one is bigger?
The 12.
The 12. So the positive number is always bigger than the negative, right?
Yes,
You got it?
yes.
Good boy. Abdul Rahman?
Mister, I have a question in the homework.
What?
I have a question. Can I say you the question after we finish?
Yalla, let me finish the idea and I'll back to you to answer the question. You need the previous homework, Abdul Rahman?
Yeah.
Right, let's just finish this idea of this lesson and we'll back to you to see your answer, your question, okay?
Okay.
Do you understand the board here?
Yeah.
Good boy. Stay with us. طيب أحمد بردويل. أحمد. أحمد talk حبيبي talk. Don't waste my time.
I didn't understand how we compare the negative and positive because I was late.
أحمد بردويل. Look to me. Not look. Here, listen to me. Ahmed.
Yes.
Which one is better for you? If you have 5 riyal or if you lost 7 riyal, which one is bigger for you?
5 riyal.
If you have 5 riyal, so +5 is bigger than -5, -7, right?
Yes.
Raise up your voice, mister. I cannot hear you.
Now.
Good. Now it's good. Now look to me here or listen to me. Now, which one is better for you? If you lost, negative means what? You are losing, right?
Yes.
If you lost 11 riyal or if you lost 20 riyal, which one is better for you?
11.
11, so -11 is bigger. Got it?
Okay.
Stop. Which is better for you? If you have a +11 riyal or if you have a +20 riyal, which one is better for you?
+20.
أحسن يكون معي 20 ريال أحسن من 11 right
Yes.
طب which one is better for you if you lost 10 riyal or if you don't lost or you don't lose you don't win which one is better for you what
Don't use.
the zero right
Yes.
يا مستر علي صوتك الله يسعدك
مستر ما هو أنا دخلت من الكمبيوتر عشان هيك هو واطي.
طيب do you understand it here
Yes.
good boy thank you now let's go guys to the examples together and to do example 1 I need someone to read here I need someone to read يلا عبد الحميد read عبد الحميد لا إله إلا الله طيب أحمد بردويل are you with me
Mr. Can I read it?
طيب مين بيحكي عبد الرحمن
Yeah.
يلا عبد الرحمن go
Justin
we are
has
وين عبد الرحمن وين حبيبي we are on example 1 page 206 guys example 1 page 206 يلا read يا عبد الرحمن
Justin has a score of negative on the travel game.
Justin ماله ايش again والله ماله has
A score of -5
good continue
on the trivia game. Yeah.
continue حبيبي continue
Okay. The series score is -3.
good
Right.
so Justin scored how much
-5.
-5 and the trivia or what's the other game Desiree I think like this how much she scored -3 who will win يا عبد الرحمن
0 because it had
who will win
0.
Desiree why because -3 is bigger than
-5.
so here guys -3 is bigger than -5 right -3 is bigger than -5 so in this game who scored more Desiree right
Yeah.
good continue now the question
Write an inequality to compare the score. Then
this is we call it wait يا عبد الرحمن this guys this here this thing here we call it inequality we call it inequality okay inequality we call it inequality now if the question wants you to write inequality means the question wants you to put the numbers and make comparing more than less than equal whatever so this is what we call it guys inequality okay okay so we wrote the inequality then
explain the meaning of the quality.
this is the inequality right what's the meaning of the inequality -3 is bigger than -5 means Desiree scored more so Desiree هذه البنت scored what more so if the game is ending if the game is finished who will win مين اللي راح يفوز Desiree because she scored more that's all thank you now let's see the question or the answer on the book guys see the inequality here
Yeah.
the inequality sorry like this one I hope it's clear guys the inequality -3 is bigger than -5 and down they said explain the meaning of the inequality since -3 is bigger than -5 Desiree has a greater score in this game. A greater score in this game. Hope you understand it. Let's do the check together now. Thank you, Abdul Rahman. Yeah. Check under example, guys. We have check. Check under example. Let's do it together. Jondi, read.
The check.
Yeah, check
Andrew
under
and
example 1.
Under example 1. Explain the meet. Andrew and his father are hiking near Tacklebox Canyon. Their current elevation in relation to sea level is 38 feet.
Not 38. This is not 38, mister.
Negative 38 feet.
Aywa, continue.
Tacklebox Canyon has elevation of negative 83 feet.
Good. So we have Andrew and his father. They are hiking, right? Their current elevation in relation to sea level is negative 38 feet. Tacklebox Canyon has an elevation of negative 83. Continue. Part A.
Write an inequality compared to the elevation.
Now, part A, they want us to write inequality to compare the elevation. Now, inequality, guys, means we need to write the numbers and compare between them. We have two numbers here. We have
negative 38 and negative 83.
And negative 83, right? Can you tell me, Muhammad, which one is bigger, negative 38 or negative 83?
Negative 38.
Negative 38 is bigger. It's more close to the sea level. Like, look here, guys. Sea level, remember? Up the sea level, it is positive, right? Down of the sea level, it is negative. We did that before. And on the sea level, we have 0. Now we have two numbers under the sea level. Here we have negative 38, and here we have negative 83, right? Which one is the closer to the sea level? It is the negative 38. So this one has bigger value than this one. But as a direction, this one is more deep, So here, guys, negative 38 is bigger than negative 83. This is part A. Do it.
Should I read part B?
Wait, ya Muhammad. Now, part B, read ya Muhammad.
Explain the meaning of the inequality.
Now, this inequality means what, guys? As I did here, this inequality means what? Means that negative 3 is closer to what?
To the sea level.
Right? Negative 38, it's closer to the sea level. Means this guy and his father, Andrew and his father, current elevation is closer to the sea level than the Tacklebox Canyon. So we have a guy and his father, they want to go to this step, right? To this point, this canyon here. And they go inside the sea into negative 38. Means this boy and his father, the two persons here, are what? Are closer to where? To the sea level. So part B, how we explain the inequality, the negative 38 for Tackle and his father. So Andrew and his father. So I will write Andrew and his father are what, guys? His father are closer to the sea level. His father, okay? So this is the check, guys, under example 1. Part A, we wrote the inequality. Part B, we explain the inequality. This is for Andrew and his father, and this is for the canyon point down. So this means that Andrew and his father are closer to the sea level, depending on our small graph here. This is the check part A. Right. Let's move to example 2 together. Yeah, let's go to example 2, guys. Yusuf Tamer.
Yes, Mr.
Yalla, Yusuf. Go to example 2 now.
The table shows the lowest accessible elevations for several continents.
And lowest elevation. We have Antarctica, Australia, North America, and South America. I will write them quickly, guys, here. Antarctica, Australia, North America, and South America, okay? Here the elevation. We have a table in example 2, guys, see it? Continent and the lowest elevation. Here the continent, and here the lowest elevation, okay? Antarctica, how much the elevation, the lowest elevation, yeah, Yusuf?
-50.
-50. Australia?
-15.
-15. North America?
-86.
What?
-86.
86. And South America?
-105.
105. This is the table, guys. This is the table. From the table, which one has the greatest? The greatest here, guys, is -15. And the smallest value here is -105. Now let's see the question. What the question wants. This is the table in front of us. What's the question wants? Read it out.
Order the continents from least to greatest according to their lowest elevation.
Yeah, we will order, guys, from least to greatest. Who can give me, or Yusuf will give me, the least one, the least number here? What is the least integer here, Yusuf?
-105.
-105 is the least integer. Then we are ordering from least,
-86.
Wait, Yusuf. From least to what, guys? We are ordering from least to greatest. Yeah. Tell me, Yusuf. You said -105. Then
-86.
-86. Then
-50. Then -15.
50. And the greatest number is what?
-15.
So in the negative part, guys, we always do the opposite. This one is the least, then this one, then this one, and the -15 is the greatest number of them. But we order them from least to greatest. Then what we want to do, yes? Look, guys, here on the book, guys, you have number line, right?
Yeah.
You have number line. Here we have -105 is the lowest, then the least, sorry, then -86, then -50, then -15. You can write the order here beside or under the question as we did here, besides each other direct. It's not important to copy them on the number line. Just write them order or normal ordering. It's okay. Now, down of this ordering, we have things here. Which, read Yusuf.
Which continent has the least accessible elevation? Australia.
The least
South America. South America.
The least one, which is the least number, -05, and -05 is South America, right?
Yeah.
Right. Down, which what?
Which continent has the greatest accessible elevation?
What's the
Australia.
greatest number, guys, here? The greatest number is -15, as we said. And the -15 corresponding to what? To Australia. Got it? So here you need to write Australia, and here up you write South America. This is example 2. Let's go to the check now. After example 2, we have check. And let's read it together. Thank you, Yusuf.
Welcome.
Hisham.
Yes, mister.
Yalla, Hisham. We have check under this, or after this example, we have check. Can you read it?
Yeah, we have. The table shows Keisha's cell phone use over the last 4 months. Positive values indicate the number of minutes she had remaining, and negative values indicate the number of minutes she went over.
Good.
Arrange the month from fewest to most minutes remaining at the end of each month.
Fewest means the least, right?
Yes,
Fewest means what, yeah, Hisham?
the least.
The least. And the more to most minutes remaining means the greatest. So we will order the table, guys. We have a table. I will write it quickly here. I'll copy it quickly. We have month and number of minutes. Here we have the month, and here number of minutes. And the months are February, March, April, and May. February, March, April, and May, right? In February, what's
Yes.
the number of the minutes, yeah, Hisham?
Negative 156.
Negative 156. In March,
56.
56.
12. Positive 12.
Focus here. In March, we have
No,
56.
positive 12.
يا مستر ركز. In March,
No.
what we have?
Negative, positive 12.
In March, we have positive 12.
Yes,
Okay.
mister.
Good. يلا معاك. In April, what we have?
0.
0.
0.
And in May? In May?
Negative 45.
Negative?
Negative 45.
45. Okay, give me a second,
45.
guys. Give me a second. Thank you. Just wait a minute.
No.
Sorry, guys, I'm here again. Thank you. This is the table, guys, and they want us to order them from fewest to the most minute. Most means greatest, guys. Okay, يعني I will order them from least to greatest. Okay, what's the least number here, ya Hisham?
Negative 156.
The least number, negative 156. Then
Negative 45.
negative 45. Then
0.
0. Then
Positive 12.
positive 12. This is the ordering, guys, from least to greatest. Stop. Negative 156 related to which month? To February, right? So write like here, like this, guys. This is for February, because they want us to order the months, not the numbers. And negative 45 related to May. So the second month here is May. And the 0 is related to the April. So here, April. And the 12 related to March. March is the greatest minutes. Right here, March. So we order the numbers, then we write the month of each number. So the order of the months, guys, February, then May, then April, then March. Thank you, Hisham. Copy the example, guys, or the check. I'll go back to Abdul Rahman.
Yes, Mr.
Abdul Rahman, what's your question was? Remind me.
What in the last homework was in page 208.
Which page? Which page? Question.
103.
100?
203.
Yeah. Which question?
Question 7.
Question 7. Negative,
No,
negative.
no. Question 8.
يا مستر ركز الله يسعدك. Don't waste my time. Which question?
8.
8. We have question 8. We have negative, negative, negative 7, right?
Okay.
طيب. Remember the table?
Yeah.
طيب. In the table, yeah, mister, what we have in the table? If we have two negatives, we replace them with what?
Plus.
طيب. Here we have two negatives besides each other, right?
Yeah.
Replace them with what?
Plus.
Plus. Then we have a plus and
Minus equal minus.
طيب, plus and minus from the table also, it will be minus. So the final sign is what?
Minus.
Minus 7.
Okay.
So the answer is what?
Negative
Look
7.
here. Look here. The answer is minus 7. Okay?
Okay.
Good boy. Thank you. Now, guys, remove your hands quickly. If you have any questions about this lesson, you can put your hand, guys. Easy one. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. This is the lesson of today. Do your homework, send it to Placera, and that's all for today, and goodbye. Thank you, Omar. Stop recording. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Goodbye.